Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today I'm really excited to be doing a video on our tax returns. So this is actually the first video I've ever done on my channel regarding our tax returns, but I wanted to do it on camera, especially since it's going to really help towards our goal for 2023. So the planner that I have here is the Erin Condren Monthly Planner. I was just trying to fix one of the little things here because I accidentally bent it, but this is the Erin Condren Monthly Planner. This is in the Color Blends way, and this cover is just one of the covers that she had for winter. I don't know if she still has it or not, but this planner, or in general this one and the Plum Paper Monthly Planners, are the ones I've always used for my budget. It's just really helpful to be able to customize. But right now I am on our dashboard page and our savings tracker page because I am going to be putting that tax return money straight into our savings accounts, and all of these spreads here that I have, I just set up on camera with you guys as well. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So for our savings tracker, this savings tracker is correlating to our long-term savings. This is at a different financial institution. We're gonna go ahead and just transfer it straight over. We're going to put the tax return money straight into our emergencies bucket. I went over the spread a lot more in detail along with the different buckets in our February monthly budget. I usually go over the spread every single monthly plan with me. I know the March monthly plan with me should be coming up. But anyway, going back to this video, so I'm really excited to share that our tax returns for this year was a lot more than usually. I don't know if it's because, well, I'm assuming it's because we have a baby now that we had last year, so I think she affected our tax returns. I don't really know too much about tax returns. I tried to research like in the past, but like I in general don't really know too much about how the tax brackets work and how your lifestyle changes things and dependence and stuff. But in general, I'm really happy to be able to say that our tax returns was a little over $7,000. So I'm going to straight up put $7,000 in our long-term savings. So I'm really excited for that. All of the funds that I'm currently putting in for the month of February, I am going to kind of like have this reflect in March, since right now this was the outcome and the amounts that were in here at the beginning of February. I don't have all of the buckets filled out since I don't share like the total that we have in our long-term savings, but I am going to go ahead and disperse all of this out. So for the $7,000, I know that I am going to just add this in here. So the total amount for the month of March is going to be the $50 plus the $7,000, so that is going to be $7,100. But for right now, I'm only going to disperse the $7,000. And I'm just going to put done just so I know that the $7,000 I already dispersed out. So for the emergencies goal, the $12,500, where I got this from was when we did our emergency fund for 2023. Since 2023 we are focusing on saving, we are goaling ourselves for the 3 months worth of emergency funds for the 12,500. I just kind of rounded it to 12,500. All of these categories for our bills for mortgage, internet, student loans, Netflix, Spotify, HOA, HBO, utilities, gas, utilities, electric, and mobile, and then our day-to-day spending for like eating out, groceries, gas, pups and babies, a category, and allowance. I have the total equaling to 12,500 and change for 3 months of emergency funds. The reason why I don't just have bills in here, I also have our day-to-day spendings, is because for our emergencies for us, we decided that this we want to incorporate, since we still want to be able to eat and pay for gas and everything every single month. So that's kind of just what we decided for our emergency funds, but we're going to have them spread out in our little color expenses here, our little color trackers. So I did this spread with you guys for our 2023 budget planner setup. I think this was in part 3, but all of these different sections here all equal up to that amount for our 3 months of emergency funds, since hopefully by the end of 2023 all of this will be colored in, and I will take that as a huge success. So let's go ahead and start with the 7,000. So for the 7,000, I'm gonna go ahead and just color through. I have some mild liners here, and I'm just going to just pick some colors out. I don't know which ones I'm going to fill up yet, but I think definitely for mortgage. I thought that this mortgage would take forever to tackle down, but because of this tax return, I'm just gonna take care of this and just color this all in, since each little hexagon equals to $111. So the total for this whole entire section for our mortgage is $6,660 for 3 months of emergency fund. So for sure, I'm just gonna knock this out of the park and just color this in. So let's actually just do that first together. So I think I'm just gonna do like different colors. Right now it's February. It's gonna be springtime soon, so I think I'm just gonna do these 3. I feel like it's very springy. I'll probably switch it up for each one, but let's see what this looks like. I think I'm just gonna color it all separately and just pick randomly. This is my first time ever filling something like this in on camera with you guys, so I don't really know how this video turned out, since I've never done this on camera yet, especially with such a large amount. But I did for sure want to at least do like a tax return video, just so I can share with you guys, instead of just like the next video just being like a lump sum already done and you guys are like, what the heck. But we've never received this much in tax returns ever. Like I think the amount that we usually always get is like 2,000 or 3,000 more or less. Back when we were in school, I think we got more too, because we were paying student loans, but I don't really know how things are right now with student loans paused. You guys might hear my stomach growl. I apologize. I'm just a little hungry. I might eat after this. I wanted to film this real quick because our baby is sleeping. I have like a butt ton of videos that I need to edit. But I think while I do this, like, I don't know if you guys want to see this or not, so I'm gonna just fast forward this and probably play some music in the background, and I'll talk to you guys to decide what next thing we should color in. All right, so that is now done, and I had to add another color because yeah, I had too many spots open, and I didn't realize this green would be so bright. But all right, so let's go on to the next one. I think I might as well do the smallest ones now, just to do the, especially because I can finish both of these off. So Netflix, Spotify, and HBO, both of them will be covered for the next 3 months too. Let's just go ahead and just do those first. So from the 7,000, that minus the 6,660 equals $340 left over. So let's do these two as well. So that minus 66 minus 55 equals $219 left over. So let's do these two. I think I'm gonna choose 2 different colorways for these as well. Let's actually see here. So we have, you know, I think this is, I know this is really dark and this is really light. Hold on. Kind of want to see these two and these two. Let's do that. So let's do these two at the top, these two in the middle. And since our whole entire budget is electronic, we don't really have to do this in the back, but I'm just, if you guys have been watching my videos, you guys probably know by now, like I love the visual look of things. It's just really satisfying and really rewarding, because I'm kind of the type of person that if I don't see the results, I feel really bad. I like to see the results in order to know that it's real type of thing. So that's kind of why I like seeing my progress physically. Because if I don't, it's just not as satisfying. And then I kind of lose motivation easily too. But, alright, so we have that color filled in. I kind of like don't want the colors to touch, but at this point, I feel like unless I use a bunch of different colors, it might be a little bit hard. And these two look really cute together too. I don't know if I should forward this either, because like I don't know if you guys like watching things colored in. I personally find it very relaxing. But those two colors are done. Now let's do these two. Hopefully these two look nice together. Or should I switch this with like, should I switch this one with the lighter purple? Nah, it's fine because there's the purple down there. So I think for this one, I'll color in the pattern a little bit differently. So these are now colored in. Wow, I feel so good about this because of it being February. Still got some months to go. Okay, so we have these remaining ones. I don't know how I should break this up. Let's finish off the utilities gas one. This one is $210. And we have $219 left over. So that $9, I don't see anything that each, like the smallest one is this one, each one equals $10. So I'll probably have to hold off on the $9 until we color in at the end of March to recap our first quarter budget. So let's actually do this one. So that $219 minus the $210, since we're coloring the whole entire thing, equals $9. And if I had one that equaled 9, that would be perfect, but the smallest was is 10, and I don't want to do like a partial filling because that's just going to look weird. So I'm just going to probably put in that we still have $9. So I just put that we still have $9 to color in, and I'll just stick that somewhere here. Probably just put this here, I guess. But yeah, all right, so let's just color in this last gas one. You guys might hear my baby crying in the background. My husband is trying to help her go back to sleep. So we haven't done this purple yet. Should we do 3 colors? Let's do 3 colors for this one. So maybe these 3. Here, let's go with that. So let's do these 3. Let's try to have them not all touching. I don't know what the likelihood of that is. Let's just see how it goes. And I'm not the best color. Well, yeah, I'm just not the best color. So if you guys see that I'm doing the outline, it's because I just don't want to accidentally bleed onto a different. I think this color might be too bright because I think this color is this one right here. So I don't know if that will look right. So I think I'm going to just use this gray one instead, just because it's going to be a little bit darker to match the colorway. Alright, so that's really cute. Okay, so that's gonna be it for these. Now let's look at what we have colored so far for the end of February. Oh my gosh, this is very satisfying. Okay, so we now have 4 different categories that are completely done. So we just have to save for these remaining categories. And then this extra $9 I'll probably fill in when we do our we're going to be doing this again at the end for the results for the first quarter. So we'll probably just color this in then. But yeah, so that's actually going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys still enjoyed it, even though it was very just kind of like straight into it. Yeah, thank you guys so much as always for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!